Welcome to Sell Your Books Saturday. Today is an awesome day, and today's quote from Larry Correia is some really great advice. Aspiring authors, get this through your head, he says. Excuse me. Cover art serves only one purpose and one purpose only: to get potential customers interested long enough to pick up the book, and read the back cover blurb. Truer words have yet to be spoken when it comes to the importance of a cover. We were always told not to judge a book by its cover, and yet our first impression, and that's what a book cover is. It's the first impression your reader gets. If that doesn't stop the scroll, it doesn't force them to pay attention for a minute longer, you've lost them, right? So with that, I want to walk through this and give you a couple of interesting ideas, perhaps that might help you if you're working on a cover. So your book's cover art is that flashing beacon of light that you see when you're driving down the night in the middle of a rainstorm, and it's the road, you can't even see it hardly, and that beacon of light, that's the thing that your eyes latch onto. It grabs your attention and it doesn't let it go. That's what you want your book cover to do for your readers. For those people who you're writing your book for, your cover should be resonating with, you want them to stop. You want them to as they're scrolling through the Amazon, book feed, that what they see is enough to stop them for a second and have them be interested to learn a little bit more. And it's at that point that your book marketing copy takes over, right? So what's in it for me? This is the question that every reader is asking about every book that they're thinking about buying. What's in it for me? And if you can't answer that question in your book marketing copy, you're probably going to lose the sale. If your book marketing copy is compelling, it answers that all-important question in your reader's mind, what's in it for me, odds are pretty good that he or she will buy your book. They'll scroll back up and click the buy button. And that's what you want. Because it's only when that sequence of events goes on, that you can actually make the impact that in the world that you know you were born to make. Unless someone picks up and reads your book, that can't happen, right? So there's a ton of great book designers out there. If you do a search on Google for book cover designers, you'll come up with probably millions of pages of results. One of the people whose cover artwork I love is from Rocking Book Covers, Adrijus Guscia. I already talked to him last night. I told him I was probably going to butcher his name. He says, don't worry about it. It's a hard name to pronounce. So Adrijus from Rocking Book Covers is just one of those really brilliant cover designers, and he's really prolific too. One of the things that I love about him and the work that he does is that every year during NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month, while all of us are out writing our 50,000 words, getting our first draft written of our book, he's busy creating 100 new covers that you can buy, and he will tailor to suit your needs. So that's just a really wonderful thing, and he's just so inspiring with the stuff that he comes up with. Creating 100 new book covers in 30 days. That's not easy, right? It really isn't. But like I said, he's just so inspiring. And so if you're writing fiction, because he focuses on fiction book covers in a variety of different genres. If you write fiction and you're looking for a really great cover, I would highly encourage you to go to rockingbookcovers.com and check out what's available there, because his prices are very reasonable. You get on his mailing list, you'll get 15% off. So that's a great incentive just to keep up with what he's doing and all the great things he's doing. So I just want to walk you through a couple of examples, just because while I can talk about it, the proof is in the pudding, right? So these are just some of the covers that he's made so far this November. And some of them are just really, really fun. For me, they spark all kinds of great ideas for stories I want to write. And that's why I love following what he does, because he's just so inspiring. So, just if that's your interest, or if you just want to go and see what some really interesting cover art looks like, go to his website and check it out. There's nothing in it for me. I'm doing this because I love what he does, and he's a really great guy. So check it out. And again, with that book marketing cover and with the book marketing copy, those are really the two big keys. But it all starts with the cover. If you can't grab your attention with the cover, they're never going to read your book marketing copy. And it could be the best copy in the world, and it won't matter. So that's why a cover is just so important. So make sure, whatever genre you're writing in, whatever kind of book you're writing, that you find a cover designer that understands what you're doing and what you're trying to accomplish, and then can build a cover that reflects that purpose. All right. Hopefully you found this interesting, and if you did, I would love for you to share it and like it and do all those great things. And if there was a single thought in here that sort of jumped out at you, kind of blew your mind, or sort of struck you as being like a thing you need to write down, please share that in the comments. I'd love to hear it. And, I'm sure other people would like to know what was resonating for you as well. I would also, of course, love for you to connect with me on LinkedIn and all the other social media channels that are out there. All of mine can be found at one simple place, sleekbio.com/Christopher. Simple stuff. So again, yes. And I love this image of someone fishing for readers, right? I mean, because that's what a book cover is doing. It's trying to help us find the people that are the right fit reader for us, right? So with that, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Bye for now.